From KETK, you're watching East Texas Live.
Welcome back. A popular trend this year for Christmas gifts for children includes gifting them something to read, and we got you covered with a great idea. Joining me now is author Kim McGrath to share about her children's book, The Carefree Tumbleweed. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm awesome. So, what inspired you to become an author?
Well, I was a first grade teacher for 29 years, and I love teaching reading and creative writing. And storytelling was my favorite, and story time. So with the story time and the storytelling, the kids would get involved and laugh. The more they laughed, the more I would be creative. And I just started telling stories, and I just thought, why don't I turn this into a book? So that's kind of how it got me started.
Yes, ma'am. So what genre are your books, and what kind of specific writing style do you have?
Well, my genre is fiction, but with all my books, especially this one, I write in rhyme. This one has a chorus so the kids can sing along with it. I do a lot of research with my books. It's not just sitting down and writing a book. As a teacher, I include, there's prediction, there's sequencing, there's vocabulary, there's a lot of discussion after the book. But I take the characters first of all, and I come up with a problem and a solution, and then I kind of fill in between, and I do a lot of research on the animals so I can get a feel for exactly how they are, because I feel like when I write the story and I read it, I actually become that character, so I have to know all about them and their personalities, where they live, what they eat, and everything about them.
That's amazing right there. So how did you kind of come up with the storyline for The Carefree Tumbleweed?
Well, as a young child and as an adult driving through the Southwest, I was always fascinated by tumbleweeds, and still to this day. And after I started writing children's books, I was headed to New Mexico, and of course had a big wind of tumbleweeds going across the highway, and I just thought, oh, a tumbleweed story. And I just kind of watched one tumbleweed, and it just kept on crashing into things, and it would just keep rolling and rolling. And I thought, if there wasn't a fence or anything there to stop it, I wonder where it would roll to, or how far would it roll. And so I just kind of took the character of a tumbleweed and then created a story of it rolling and rolling, and what did it roll into, and where did it go, and all this, and then just put the story together.
Yes, ma'am. And so how many books have you written and published, and where can we purchase them at?
Well, right now I have written and published 4 books, and you can get them on Amazon. And of course I have The Carefree Tumbleweed. I have Little Tree Ask Me, and it's based on a little tree out in the Kansas prairie all by itself, and it's hot and thirsty, and it's wanting something to drink, but it has to wait for the right thing to come along to give it a drink. I have a sequel to it, and it's Little Tree Ask Me, Alone and Lonely. So the little tree is out in the Kansas prairie all by itself, and it wants a special friend to stay with it and live with it. So it has a bunch of, on both of these, actual Kansas prairie animals that come, and so one will visit at a time, and at the end it'll get its own special friend that'll stay and live with it. Awesome. And then another one is pretty popular. It's called A Fable About Miss Abel, and a lot of people are not aware of Miss Abel. She is actually the first monkey with Miss Baker, but she's from my hometown, so I just used Miss Abel. So she is the first monkey to go into space and actually survive. Other countries sent dogs and stuff into space, but they didn't survive. So a couple of years after Miss Abel survived, that's when they had the first men to the moon. Yes. So this is a true story, but a fiction that starts out with it.
It seems like you're real busy. So how have you been, you know, promoting your books?
Well, I've been very, very fortunate. A lot of it is self-promoting. I pass out a lot of books, and that gets people discovering them. In Kansas and in North Texas, I've been blessed to be a feature author at elementary schools, at libraries, at daycares, at Montessori schools, and a lot of adult organizations like a women's church group, Lions Club. They've, and a lot more, but just invited me to come and be a guest speaker about being an author.
Yes, ma'am, that's amazing. And what's your favorite part about being an author?
Well, with me, I'm very, very creative. My wheels are always turning. I'm out in nature a lot, so I'm always seeing something and coming up with an idea. But the main thing that makes me happy is just seeing a child read the book and love it. I get a lot of pictures and emails and text messages from parents with their children falling asleep with the book on their chest. Say daycare, every day for story time they go pick out one of your books and things like that. So that's very, very rewarding that I'm enjoying writing a book and the kids and parents are loving them.
Yes, thank you so much for coming in, Ms. Kim.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. For more information, go to the website right there on your screen.